Hello and welcome back. We're going to look at using feedback in Moodle. So go to your course, find the section or topic where you want your feedback to appear, and with editing on in the top right hand corner, then you'll be able to see the activity or resource feature at the bottom of that section or topic. So click that and the activities and resources pop-up will appear, and choose feedback. And when you do, the feedback settings will open and give your feedback a name. I've just called it demo feedback for this video purposes, but you can also give your feedback a description, and also if you click the little checkbox, then the description will be displayed on the course page too. In further down the settings, you've got availability, and here you can choose to open and close your feedback at a given date and time, so that can be pretty useful. In the question and submission settings, the default is that the feedback is anonymous, but you can select that the student names can be shown, and then set the other settings here as required for your purposes. In the after submission, if you put a sentence or two in here, then the student will see that completion message once they've submitted their feedback. And don't forget, because right at the bottom there's the save and return to course button, or save and display as well. So don't forget to save your work. From a student view, if they go into the feedback and it's not yet available, they'll get the pink warnings alert saying the feedback's not open, and also give them the date time group of when it will be available. So we've currently selected or created the feedback, but we haven't added questions. So we will click on the feedback link, and this page opens, and there's a button saying edit questions. No, it doesn't say add questions, which is I think what it should say, but anyway, it's edit questions. So click there. And now to add a question, there are three options. We can either, using the add question button, choose from an array of different question types, or from the actions button we can import questions with an XML file, or if we go to the template section along the top navigation of the feedback, then we can use a previously made template, and we'll see how to do that. That was Moodle 5. This is Moodle 4, so it looks different. So if you've been looking at the previous bit of the video and thinking my Moodle doesn't look like that, this is probably why. Okay, so in Moodle 4, you've got the add question selector, and then the choose selector. With the add question selector, when you click on it, it gives you the option of the manual writing a question, using a template, or importing the questions. When you click the choose, these are the options, and what you're doing is not choosing a method, you're choosing a question type. So there's a subtle difference between Moodle 4 and Moodle 5. So let's go back to Moodle 5, and this is what we saw before, and I'm going to continue with using a template. So it will ask you, how would you like to apply the template? Do you want to override all existing questions, or keep existing questions if there are any, and add the template questions at the end? So I've just gone for override existing questions, click save, and then it will take you back to the edit questions page, and the template or the questions from the template have been added below. So there we go. Let's have a look at the import option. So if you selected to import questions, you get this handy drag and drop feature, and you just find your file on your computer, don't forget it's an XML file that Moodle will take. So drag and drop the XML file and then click the import button. Simple as that. Then the third option is the manual question writing. So this example I've chosen for a multiple choice rated question. So, sort of on a scale of 1 to 10 or 5 to 1 or whatever, give us your views. So I've just put here as an example, rate your onboarding experience. I've chosen multiple choice single answer only. I want them vertical, not shown vertical on the student view, not horizontal. And then with the multiple choice values, note I've got 5/ very good, 4/3/2/ and so on. And therefore the students will see the numbers that the number and / is absolutely required in this option. And over on the right hand side, you'll see what the students would see in their feedback questions. In this option, it was a multiple choice, so I just asked the question, which sessions did you enjoy the most? They can choose from multiple answers this time, and I haven't used any numbering, but I've just gone line by line, and what the student will see in their feedback question is this format here. So you get these select boxes, not the radio circles. So that's nice. What next? Okay, so long text answer as a question format. So I've just came up with the question, how could the sessions you did not enjoy be improved? And give them a size of a text area, save changes, and this is what the student would see in their feedback questions. So that is quite nice. Okay, so after all the questions have been added, what you could do is save the question set or the feedback set as a template. Now, default, Moodle teachers will be able to save the template to their course. They won't be able to save it to the whole Moodle site, if you like. So if you don't see the public button, that means that you can't save your template to the whole Moodle site. It'll only be on your course where it's available. Now, to get that changed, you'd have to get onto the site administrator, and you could suggest that this is how you do it from the administrator's point of view. They go to site administration, users, permissions, define roles, and ensure that this feedback create public template is set to allow for the people that need that sort of Moodle power. Okay, let's have a look at the student input, and this is from a separate quiz, not the one that I've just done. I've just shown you in the sort of setup, but it was just a point of note is this first question, I asked them for a numerical answer. Now, it wasn't obvious to the student that it had to be numerical, and just to be awkward, because I like to try to break things, I wrote in the number 5, and it let me do that until I sort of saved or submitted my feedback, and then I got this red invalid numeric value, and it was highlighted to me, so I just typed in the number 5, then hit submit again, and it worked a treat. So yeah, that's that. From a teacher point of view or staff point of view, we can view the student responses. Once this demonstration, I only did one response, so you can see here that the first question was rated 5, no changes, etc. Obviously, if you've got a whole bunch of people, submitting that feedback, this list is going to be much longer. But interesting that when we're viewing the responses, what we can do is download the data from the feedback into either a CSV file, an Excel file, an HTML table, JSON, open documents, or portable document format. So that's view responses. But if you click the More feature here, within that there's an analysis page, and this is Moodle 5. In Moodle 4, that analysis is in this top row. So there's a bit of a difference as well in the user interface. So this is Moodle 5. In analysis, you can just export to Excel, not anything else. Please note, with the analysis, not only do you get the written answers, but also you get a graphical display, and that will obviously be a more interesting graph if there's more than one person has provided the feedback. It won't be grey, by the way, on your screen. I was doing a screenshot, and for some reason it went grey in a sort of background colour, but it will normally be white. And that's it. So that's looking at feedback. The screenshots that I've been using, I used the school.moodledemo.net to create these slides for you. So hopefully you know how to add feedback, add questions, either manually or templates, or export and import. So that's it. Many thanks for watching. Cheers now.